Clark quite getting cleanly to that one, but Anderson should pump it free. Whitehurst to challenge. Solid challenge there. Onside, the referee just saying play on. Martin Thomas pumping it forward. Davis now. Beardsley couldn't find Davis for the return. And a very poised back pass from Mark Lawrenson. Bowlby. Now Rush is free. Bailey's challenging him. Here goes Rush. And Ian Rush scores for Liverpool. 4 minutes gone and the ace goal scorer is back in the groove again. Several times he'd been caught offside, but did he beat the offside trap that time? Away was Rush. And great finishing here from the striker, Jack Charlton.
I've got a piece of paper in front of me and I've just written on it, Rush and offside. Because Newcastle are playing a very strict offside system, and against Liverpool it's terrible to play it that way. Rush exposed them there to a degree which was embarrassing. So Bailey was caught playing him well onside, and if they play offside against this fella, he'll score goals all day.
He certainly scored one already, just over 4 minutes gone in this opening game of the season at St James's Park. It's Newcastle 0, Liverpool 1, and that man Rush does it again. So Newcastle certainly have a challenge on their hands now. Glenn Roeder, his steadying influence will be needed. Clark forward. Whitehurst beaten that time. Marl just turning and having a look. Gillespie, who's slotted into the centre of the defence. With Mark Lawrenson moving to left back. Place of Jim Bagley, who was left out. Big kick from Hooper. Rush got to it. So did Thomas. Gascoigne hasn't had much of the ball so far. Anderson looking again for the big figure of Whitehurst. Got ahead to it. Beardsley. First chance for Peter Beardsley to have a sighted goal. And Jack Charlton, Peter Beardsley's going to be such a player to look forward to this season.
Peter's got a tremendous amount of ability on the ball when he's going forward. But he wasn't going to get in the box there. It's one of the failings of Peter, actually. He's very good at running at people, but he could have been going behind Billy Whitehurst there instead of waiting for the ball to drop into midfield, which he did. The shot wasn't very good. Peter can do better than that.
Offside that time. Johnston. All knocked through by Kevin McDonald. And again, Jack Charlton's point perhaps about the defence pushing out very quickly, although that time it was successful.
Liverpool have obviously done their homework against Newcastle, and they know they play up offside and they play square, and they've got people running from midfield as well as Rush up front who are going to catch Newcastle again and again with this offside trap.
Gascoigne now though for Newcastle. Davis is wide. The ball to the middle. Gascoigne, good header. Couldn't quite get the power to get it away from Hooper, but it was a crisp move and a good cross from Alan Davis, who was Jack Charlton's last signing for Newcastle.
Alan's got a lot of ability, but he's the one player on the field that might make an impact today, because I don't like Mark Lawrenson at left fullback. And he's got a player playing out of position here, and Mark doesn't really look a fullback to me. So I would expect him to do well against him today.
To Curtis one from Bowlby, and Beardsley's picked it up. Oh, good try from Beardsley. Couldn't quite chip the height of Hooper, but Jack, that's just the sort of intuitive skill that Beardsley's got to try and make something of that one.
Yes, he nipped this one very quickly. He was a bit unlucky that he had to go wide with this ball, and he had to turn very quickly, but he did right trying to get the ball in very quick, because he was closed down.
Bailey with the throw. Anderson couldn't quite get the ball on target. Didn't really get a good jump at it. Just nodding it back into the middle. Bailey, a little cheeky heel. Now Beardsley, can he get past Venison this time? Quick to get it in. Wharton now. Wharton, Hooper's knees and hacked clear by Gillespie. And Beardsley for the first time got spare and got the ball in quickly. And that was surely Newcastle's best chance of the game so far. But Liverpool quick to respond now. Johnston bringing it clear. McDonald. And Thomas can watch that awkward bounce and gather it cleanly. Certainly was the best chance for Newcastle, Jack.
This is where Peter really is best. He gets on, he clips a beautiful ball back. Kenny Wharton does remarkably well here to control this. He doesn't have much time to get the shot, but he hit the goalkeeper with it.
Gascoigne looking very upset indeed. Goes off after that knock on the knee. And it's Neil McDonald, who is the Newcastle substitute. Venison straight on Johnston's head, and back now for Whelan, and Rush again. Rush turning his man, and Thomas out quickly to block the danger. Thomas certainly had to be alert because of the close control of Rush.
This is a lovely ball here, and when Rushy gets to it, he's as sharp as a tack here. You just watch him turn there. Now look at this little acceleration to get away from it. Just fails to get there and for Martin Thomas.
Beardsley trying to get a touch. Now Davis, a little bit of space to work in, and that hasn't been too frequent. Wharton now. Wharton with a chance to shoot. And he wanted a lot of time, got a touch.
And now he got me prayer answered there. We got the mistake.
Wharton, the man looking to take the opportunity there.
We got the mistake here. Look at it just there. Now when Kenny gets on the ball, he's waiting for John Anderson to come on the overlap, and he doesn't come. He just knocks it a half a yard too soon, but that ball could have screwed into the net as easy as outside. That was the break Newcastle needed. Unfortunately, it didn't go in.
Wharton now to take the corner. Whitehurst crashing in on it. Hooper came out and punched positively. The middle figure of Billy Whitehurst bearing down on him, but he kept his eye on the ball. Wharton, McDonald, pumping it through again to Whitehurst. He got a little touch, but again, there's no one there to really get on the end of it. There's a good header into the middle as well. Beardsley, right back deep.
They must be getting anxious, Liverpool. Ronnie Whelan just knocked that ball out of play when there was no necessity for it. They must be getting anxious.
Beardsley. This is Davis. Anderson getting it into the middle. Beardsley now. Venison keeping his eye on the ball and getting it clear. It's Newcastle's throw. The crowd trying to get the team to respond. Beardsley. Bailey. Beardsley again. Venison stuck to his job with some dedication and the determination of a man that knows he's going to have to work hard to keep that number 2 shirt, not just keep it warm for Steve Nicol to return. Bailey's throw. And Whelan can whack it clear. Rush challenged by McCreary. And Roda's up there. Out wide is McDonald. Better spell this for Newcastle. Hooper is out. Collects it cleanly again. And Whitehurst furious.
Billy's quite right to be furious there, because there was no way that he was allowed to get to that ball. We haven't got it on the picture here, but you might see Billy trying to get to the ball here, and he's absolutely no chance because he's absolutely blocked on his way to the ball. It was a foul.
Venison again. Back come Liverpool. Venison through to Johnston. Johnston a neat header there. But there was no one from Liverpool this time in support to take advantage. Johnston's brave running created the opportunity.
Martin was very slow there in coming out. That was an obvious ball going to be played there, and Craig Johnson was unlucky not to just get the... When he got the header on it, that it didn't just fit over the top of him and go into the goals.
McCreary pumping that one forward with his head to Whitehurst. Now can Whitehurst get the shot? And Hooper's down quickly. Whitehurst working hard there for any sort of shooting opportunity, which have been so precious throughout this game. And for a big man, Jack Whitehurst did well to create any sort of chance.
He's done very, very well, Billy, today. He's really had to work alone a lot up front, and he's battled for every ball, and he's the one been unlucky at that time not to get a goal, in fact. Very impressed with Billy today.
And again, a little jittery moment there. Beardsley trying to create something out of very little. Now Rush turning away from Clark. Rush again. Can Rush score? And Ian Rush shows just how it's done. He's had two chances, really, and he's taken both of them. And what quality in his finishing.
You said that you take a chance if you push up against Liverpool and commit more people forward into the game, you've got a chance. Rushy's just punished us. He's taken the ball, checked out a bit, and hit the net with it. Probably his only second chance in the whole of the game. What a shame, because Newcastle were just coming back into the game. Check out a bit, have a little look, Rushy, and play it into the one spot the goalkeeper can't get. Right into the back of the net.